right, the Arcadian Show will be going live again this Wednesday with a brand new show. So be sure to check out the Arcadians Wednesday night. We're going to rate and rank our arcade one-up cabinets. How exciting is that? And next, we're going to take a look at the Friday Night Arcade Show. This is the restream from my channel. I'll be here in the chat. Hope everyone enjoys, and let's get it started. Guys, my chat doubles whenever I type anything. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream, Dawn. Welcome to the stream, Steps. Welcome to the show, Firestarter. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Steps, welcome on. This is a rebroadcast. Arcadians will return this Wednesday night. We will rank and rate all of our arcade work Starting next week, next Friday, the Arcadians will be talking about where it's at as we add games to our games that we are playing on the Friday Night Arcade Show. How exciting is that? Game is going to be Wreck-It Ralph and Fix-It Felix from the Wreck-It Ralph movie. Should be really fun. Brush up on Fix-It Felix. It's on all Acme products.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? Next
Where it's
Friday.
What's happening?
Two
That's it,
turntables and a
Steps.
microphone.
Next Friday, the entire game changes here on the Friday Night Arcade Show. We are finally, after what have we been doing the show? Over a year already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Finally
I know.
figured out how to get at games working. So,
Of course, all along we've had products. All of us have products from At Games, Arcade One Up, and iArcade. So this really isn't a surprise. This is just going to be a new direction, but we've all had these products for a long time. So it's just exciting to be able. We're going to mix things up a bit on all the shows. Go back.
we're going to be adding that into the mix. Don't get it twisted, though. We are not abandoning iArcade. I didn't want
No,
anyone to
not at all.
think that.
Not at all.
No.
We're not becoming an At Games show.
Wait! I put my iArcade on Marketplace. I bought one of these.
What?
What?
One of these?
Wow.
You got
like
one of
this
those
thing?
too.
Oh yeah.
So
See,
did
I
I.
need to keep
tomorrow.
the iArcade too.
How much did you get yours for, Steps?
I'm just
Shout out to
joking
John.
around. I don't keep my iArcade.
Look at all those At Games hiding around.
Right?
I know. Look
So-
at that.
Stop
so
it, Brad.
So
We
here's
know.
the deal. I was looking around. I was trying to get it as cheap as
Breaking my
possible.
You don't have to prove anything, Brad.
And like
I
I
know.
see
Hey,
a
look,
lot of
I'm
them.
only iArcade. According to certain
Chaotic.
people.
Woo.
But I asked Steps a question, and then we're all talking over.
So I was looking, and I see a lot of them around for like $50, but they're like missing parts or whatever. And I'm like, that's not gonna work. Or I have to pay shipping, and by then it was $80. And so this guy at Facebook Marketplace wanted 90. So I go, will you take 75? And he goes, yeah. I go, what's the condition? He goes, it's new. And I was like, okay, cool. So I drive half an hour, I get it. I come home, I open it up, and there's no puck and no cables, just the controller. So I messaged him again, and I said, there's nothing in here. And he actually owns a retail store, so I was lucky. He goes, yeah, I'll give you another one. And so I drove another half hour there and a half hour back, and I got it. So it's
Oh, good.
so we're good.
Good
Steps.
stuff.
I'm happy to announce that mine showed up on Wednesday,
Nice.
beautifully packaged in all its original packaging. It $59 for the whole deal, and
Shout
it
out
just
to
came in
Brooklyn
perfect
Menace.
condition.
Did you include shipping, or did you have to pay shipping too?
Yeah, it was like a couple of bucks,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was like low 60s all in,
That's awesome.
which isn't bad. What do they go for, like 150?
That's what I paid.
120, I
That's
That's what I
think.
paid for mine.
The one that
Canada.
the one that he's got over there, that thing's huge. I don't think I have room for that on my
Monster,
desk.
man.
I figured
Yeah.
we'd get into this. Let me just bring it up. So look, check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Bring
There we
it
go.
up. Bring it
It's
up.
right there. It's right there.
All right, so let's explain what we got here. We're not all at games professionals. I've had
Oh.
the at games for a long time now. You don't see it. You mostly just see my my pinball, but you don't see my Legends Ultimate because
Shout out to Nix with this awesome overlay.
it has its own corner. Because the one thing about the Legends Ultimate, it doesn't blend in nicely. Like with the Arcade 1-Up stuff and iArcade, you can kind of put those side by side, but the Legends is so big, and it just looks good off on its own.
Does look good by itself.
Yeah, so that's how I keep it. So what I have here is if the reason I'm bringing this up is because one of the big things about this show is we always want the people that watch the show to be able to be involved. So we're still going to be doing our 1 quarter challenges on the iArcade, but the problem is right now, until it's
Let me answer this question real quick from Don Juan. Do you think they'll come out with a 4K control deck like yours, Papa Brad? I don't know. That is a brilliant idea, though. That definitely should be on the slate for them. How cool would that be to have a 4K puck? You never know, Don Juan. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe not immediately, but down the road, it probably wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I never even thought of that. That's brilliant.
starts getting modded, or we can just put endless amounts of games on it, which it's going to be a little bit before that all happens. We know that there's going to be some games that people don't have. The thing is, on a Legends, once you get it, it's kind of like open You know, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. And I've already figured out with the Legends core that that's basically the whole brains of the operation, not the stick. Okay, so it's all going through there, and you could basically do everything that you do with your Legends Ultimate right through
Nick's got a puck for a head.
yes.
This is the perfect overlay, Brooklyn. You need to keep this in the bank.
Oh, I froze.
I'm gonna start
Nick's
looking at
where
the
it's
control
at.
I'm
panel.
electrocuted.
Literally.
Oh man,
Where it's at.
I stream with a bunch of ADD maniacs over here.
I don't have ADD.
Yeah, we
I
all-
just have the
we all
do.
do.
I was
We all
hoping you. It's
do.
like, yeah, see, yeah, no.
You do.
It's this.
I just have the
Zero.
Yinglings, so I'm chilling. But yeah, so this is it.
Yeah.
It's like a simple setup, and if you look, I looked at it like this. I like all my arcade stuff to be in mint condition, but I was like, you know what? This is a tool for the show, and I have it. You can't see it, but you can hear it. It's right here in front of me. This is a
It's
tool,
just another
Steps.
tool. Another option.
This is going to be the tool that I use to
options.
beat all of you when we start playing games on
You
this
say
thing.
a tool or a tool? A tool is a
It's
is
a
a
tool.
Canadian that's a big arcade fan. I met him in Chicago.
No.
Now there's positives and negatives to having the mini or the pro. The way I look at it, like the pro is better to have if we're gonna do twin stick stuff. You're not gonna do it on the mini because you only have the single stick. And the pro also has a trackball. But I did figure out, messing around with it, that this is actually just connecting through Bluetooth. It's not even physically connected to the core pro, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. It's core pro.
Yeah, I found out something interesting too. Like you could connect like the same thing. Like I connect the Legends Gamer Mini or the Legends Gamer Pro, or even a external joystick. Once you have that puck, there's all kind of things you could connect to it. You don't necessarily have to switch pucks to switch your controls. I never knew that. I thought they were tied to each controller, but they are not. So learn something new every day. The more you know.
Or core max.
You can hardwire it.
I don't know. Can you hardwire
Yeah,
it? I know it
that's
has
how I was
USB.
playing. I USB'd it to the puck.
Okay. Mine's just going
Yeah.
through Bluetooth. There's no lag or anything. And I also connected my Legends to it. It found that as well. It actually hooked up like the 2-player side. The only thing is that I'd be over there and the screen where everything is showing up is in front of me. So I'd have to have either a way to get it to go onto the Legends Ultimate screen or have a second screen over there. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep it simple.
Do you
and put it
pay
over
for
here.
arcade?
We'll figure it
Net?
all out.
I did
I have
not.
Arcade Net.
I have
I-
tons of codes that I've always
I
been
have
given,
codes. Yeah.
but I just never used it.
Yeah, I used that $10 I won on Michael B's show over that whatever to get 1 month of the arcade net to try it. It looks like there's some SNK games on it because I wanted to play Guerrilla War and Akari Warriors, and I thought that was on the mini, and then like I updated it and now it's not there. So I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, so basically how I'm going to do this is I got the Legends Mini and the Core Plus, the green one. The Core Max is the purple one. It's more powerful. And that was recently on sale for $100, but I didn't see the
That's
point in
highfalutin
it.
there.
I think that's going to be better off for pinball. But what I like about this too is that we can start doing some challenges against each other on some of these pinball tables as well.
Cool.
Can you play pinball with that as it is, or do you have to buy the pinball buttons?
You have
Good
well,
mix.
some of them come with the pinball buttons on the side. Mine didn't. I believe
don't think the
maybe the
mix
one that Nick's
only-
ordered might have it. All right, let me take this down.
So can you play pinball with just the regular buttons, or does it not let you?
Ah, there we go.
Look at there.
You
Hey,
can,
look, there's
but no,
Nick.
it's
There's
don't
Nick.
even
I thought
bother
it was
trying.
Puckhead.
Unless you
Welcome
go in and
to
reconfigure
It's
it
a
the way it is by
rebroadcast.
default, it's completely reversed and it makes no sense. So
From the stream,
I would just
Carlo. Show this
recommend-
monster.
you can get the pinball
Wow.
buttons on the side. So that's the Pro.
Is it big enough?
I got the limited edition.
So that one you can
This
actually
thing's
just
a
drop.
monster.
You can drop that one into your
Wow, it's
Legends
the same
Ultimate.
size as the actual control panel for the Legends.
Look at that
Ultimate
thing.
Arcade.
Yeah,
It actually drops in there if you want to use it.
Ginormous.
Why would you want to drop that in there as opposed to using the other one? Because it's
Eight
the same,
buttons.
isn't it?
8 buttons.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
the
the
Legends
more
Ultimate
buttons.
didn't come with 8 buttons.
No
okay.
spinners, but you
But
have
there's
8
no
buttons.
spinners.
But it's just another option. Options are good.
Mhm.
I like options.
Yeah. So
That is-
Brad's already had the stuff. I spoke to
Not all
him
this
last
stuff.
Friday. I know we didn't have a show last Friday, but last Friday I was on the phone, wheeling and dealing while I was on my way over to do the Ichabod Crane show. I'll show a quick clip from that in a minute if you didn't see it. And I got Brad on the phone and a few other people, and I was like, look, I figured it out. I don't know why it didn't come to me a long time ago, but I was like, we just need to use those little Legend core. They have the HDMI out. We just throw that
That's all
into
we
a
need.
graphics
That's all you
card,
need.
and we can expand on
Boom.
to the show.
Let's do it.
That's what P-Dubs and Michael B have been doing this whole time, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've done it, and I actually watch the stuff, but that shows how much I pay attention
Absolutely.
because I'm always thinking about how can I get the video out from my, without having to buy something else.
Yeah.
But whatever, $60.
So if I
You know what I'm saying?
if I get ArcadeNet, will I get access to more of the games like you have on your Ultimate, or will I get a perk to that, Brad? Because I know you
You
said
get
you
all
have
the
it.
games that are inside ArcadeNet. Whatever games are inside ArcadeNet, you can play.
Mhm.
So again, the whole point of this,
I'll play
Is-
with you. Just message me and we'll play some games and stuff.
we're
Test it out.
not abandoning the iArcade. The iArcade will still be proudly represented in the show. This is literally all I've been playing all week is the iArcade.
Yeah.
Because now that we're not getting games every Friday anymore, I can concentrate on the ones I have. And I've just finally started to get into Knights and Guns, and I can't stop playing that game.
And we will be covering the Arcade 1-Up on this Wednesday on the the iArcadian show. Be sure to tune in for an amazing show we have planned where we rate and rank every one arcade cabinet that we have owned. It's going to be an amazing show. We've been playing it for a couple
So
weeks.
much fun. I put in like so many hours into that game, and it's just great. So I've been enjoying that one. And after that one's done, I got about 299 more games to go. So I'll be busy on there for a while. But if you didn't have an iArcade, until they open it up and people are going to be able to download games, it's not like it was anymore where we
A
can
flea bag.
recommend stuff that we like.
Yeah,
You can
that's
go pick it up at the
hilarious.
store. You can't do that anymore. At least not for right now. There's some rumblings in the air that something's
know.
going on.
Something's afoot. You never know. We'll have
Something's
to wait and
happening.
see.
Something.
You never know what's going to
I
happen.
have no idea.
Goofy
Right.
Foot?
Goofy foot is a foot.
I saw Goofy Foot in the chat.
I did too.
I see a
Foot is
bunch of
legit.
people in the chat. Brad,
Zombie is in the chat.
Watching
do
the
you want to say
Friday
hi to
night
everyone watching the show?
arcade show
Absolutely.
rebroadcast.
Okay,
on
here
the
we go.
Pop Brad's Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. Jeffrey Shev, Ichabod Crane is here. Got Sacro here. Welcome to the show. Zod Rider's here. We got Fago Thug 69. Welcome to the show. Paul's here. What's happening, Paul? Modern Retro Indie Nerd.
That's Miami
Is that the
Cuddles.
That's Cuddles.
There you go.
We got
Beautiful.
Chaotic BPR. Welcome to the show. We got the Act Games Cadians. He says Act Games for Life. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ritual Dello is here. Welcome to the show. We got the Rexer Show.
I've got the sauce. Oh, yeah.
The organization is here. Awesome. Got Carl O here.
See
Carlo.
Mikey J
Act
popping in.
Games #1 shill.
Mikey J.
Paul Berries is calling Puckhead Batman villain.
That's right.
Yeah, that overlay was funny. It's like it was,
That was.
right on Nix's head. Yeah,
Papa
Rexer
Nix.
show. There's lag. Trust me. Yeah, and that's the thing you were saying, Steps, right before we came on, that like iRarcade did a fantastic job, like with the games,
Yeah.
optimizing them for the. iRarcade did an awesome job optimizing the games, and you've noticed some of the differences between playing on At Games and iRarcade, haven't you?
Yeah, I did, and like I was playing
Mhm.
Saint Dragon and some other games that were on both,
Mm,
and you know, just being fair,
Yeah.
because I like to, you know, play everything I
You call it how
can.
it is.
I will tell you that they ran better on the arcade.
Yeah, they did a great job optimizing the
Optimized.
games. We always said that, but now that you have both, like we have, you
Yeah,
see
you
what we're
know the
talking
difference.
about.
That's
I'm a
why
bad liar.
I would still
Yeah.
enjoy the
Bad
games
liar.
on my Legends Ultimate.
Yeah,
But if it's a game I really enjoyed, I would buy it because it always played better on iRarcade.
yeah.
It just always did.
Welcome to the show, Sir Sega. My cock
Sega!
hurts. Oh my goodness.
Now I'm still getting used to ad games though, so you know, we'll see how as things go on. I also know they're coming out with more powerful hardware.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even bother with the Max. I have a feeling that once the 4K comes out, they're going to bring out another one of those.
Yep.
It's going to probably be on par with that.
That's why it'd be as cheap as possible to get what you got today.
Yeah, and then the Max will drop in price. But this will do for now,
It'll
this
do.
setup. So if anyone else out there wants to get involved in playing, if you don't have a Legends Ultimate or Legends Mini, and you want to start playing games, because we're going to start integrating At Games in next week. And I can already tell you our first 1/4 challenge next week is going to be Fix It Felix Jr., which is an awesome game
Fantastic.
that I've enjoyed
game.
for a long
wait.
time on my Legends Ultimate. And I was playing it the other day on the Mini, getting some practice in. It's just a great game. I think they did a fantastic job in making a retro style game out of something
from
that's
Wreck-It Ralph, right?
like-
It was in the
yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph movie. It's actually like a.
I've
like
never
a,
even seen a Wreck-It Ralph movie, but I
You
know
need to
I'm
watch the
familiar
movie.
with
It's
it.
good. It's actually pretty good.
The game
Hi
is great.
Zangief, fight bad guy.
Yeah.
Brad
I'm gonna
said
wreck it.
he's actually seen a Wreck-It Ralph or Fix It Felix Jr. cab in an arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Waybacks has a dedicated, and so did Game Preserve at one
Nice.
time. So
pretty cool.
It's a cab worthy game. It's a great game.
It's a really
Fun.
good game. It's like if you look at the original graphics on your Legends Ultimate, it's on the side. I don't see it because I immediately covered mine up with the
Oh,
Space
yeah.
Invaders graphic.
Yeah, Rich Dello keeps saying that that's $50 at GameStop, but the problem is Bobby Vu said that to me too, and I checked all the zip
it's like
codes
you
in
can't find
Michigan,
one. Good luck.
all the ones in Indiana, all the ones in Ohio. There was none.
Man, where's my
None.
$50 Legends
50
Mini? I never
No,
seen
it wasn't
that
a
cheap. I've
Legends
never
Mini. It
been
was a Legends Pro
Oh,
Gamer
the
Pro
Pro.
for
A Gamer Pro
$50
with the trackball?
for $48.97 at GameStop.
Wow, that is a steal.
And I couldn't find it.
I would probably pick one up as
I
an
looked
extra.
too. It was sold out
It's that
everywhere.
cheap.
I saw people were posting that. But
I think if
Well,
I
of
could
course it
find
would go
just the-
quick.
Yeah.
I can always just find a Pro that's just a stick that somebody's selling.
I
even if
can't
it's,
find
like,
anything up
broken,
here
and
in
hook it up
Canada.
with a puck that got
I
now.
steered away from the Pro, and I thought about it for a minute. I was like, man, say if we want to do like Smash TV or Total Carnage, I'm not gonna have the twin sticks.
Nope, not gonna have the twin sticks.
But
That's
I was
fine.
just thinking for the size of the thing sitting here in front of me, I didn't want to have that whole huge like joystick here. I already have the Ultimate. I
Yeah.
don't need like
They
the
make
same exact like
a
a 2-player controller.
Fancy stand if you need one. Buy Stuff Store makes a real fancy stand, or you can just
Yeah, I've
use a
seen it.
TV tray and it's perfect.
But
You can
also-
actually
good,
sit
man. I
in the
got it right
computer
here,
chair
dude.
and play with the TV
Yeah, but we
tray.
could also pair controllers to it too, can we not, for twin stick
Yeah.
games?
Lots of
We
Well,
can,
possibly.
You
but I've
could,
always said I
as long as
like
it's Bluetooth.
playing.
I know,
I like
but
playing with the arcade sticks.
that would be
That's
the
whole point.
option if we wanted to play Smash TV,
Yeah,
right? That'd be the workaround. So
but it's
And
good.
You pair a
I'm,
PlayStation 5 controller to a At Games.
I have no idea.
Four puck?
it pairs.
Dude,
pairs
there's
with
so
the
many
computer.
things you can do with these.
I can use this on Steam. It's
Uh-huh.
freaking. It's good.
So
Works.
you know how Legends is. Like even you saw Kev Gretz recent, like his last 2 videos, he was showing how to put AndStream on it through
Got all
his
kinds of
like
stuff
a
hooked up
Google
through his
Chrome. He was
Legends.
playing him and Biggie D were playing like their Wii shooters right through the Legends Ultimate. So yeah, there's tons of stuff you can do with it. And anything you can do on there, you can also do on here. What we didn't do was a show last week. Why? What happened? I was gone.
Yeah.
Working.
'Cause-
You were working.
Working.
Yes, I was on another show. I went to visit our buddy. He's right there in the chat, Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I've
Ichabod
known him
Show.
for almost I would say a year now, but
Yeah.
we just never had a chance to meet in
Awesome guy.
person. After, I think he had enough of me after one visit. But
Yeah.
we did the show, the Ichabod Show, episode 5. If you want to check it out, I did put a link to it in the description of this video. And while Ichabod was filming, I was also filming too. I had 2 cameras, and I'm putting together more of a behind the scenes, different perspective of the show, and I'll put that up
Oh wow.
sometime soon for like the shill members. You can watch it because I don't know. I gotta run it by Ichabod first because like I may have to edit some stuff out.
Oh, great
you might have
news,
to
I'm
edit
a
some
shill
stuff out of
member.
there. It's
But
unrated.
no, it's not that. Like we were just talking open. I don't know. We were saying people's names and stuff.
If
But,
people want to buy shill merchandise, where could they do that?
I would have to give you a link to it.
I was trying to help you out, Brooklyn.
But here, let's check it out. Like a real quick clip of my visit last week to
Right.
the Ichabod Show.
All right, we've made him wait long enough.
Keep going.
the orchestrator of masturbators.
Right, stop. Now you went too far.
Okay, lift up that hair dryer if your hair's done.
I think it's done.
Yo, it's Brooklyn, man.
Brooklyn's in the house on the Ichabod Show.
Okay, guys, special guest Brooklyn Menace. This is unprecedented. Maybe the best Ichabod show to date.
An actual celebrity on the show. How about that?
It's either going to be the best.
Oh, sorry, boss.
All right,
Now we can do this.
what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ichabod Show, the show where we open our beers at the same time. How's everybody doing?
Good now.
Yeah,
Not
me
too
too.
bad.
Let me try this. Before we get into it, speaking of drinking, we're gonna do this right off the bat. I got this, it's called Curveball barbecue sauce flavored whiskey.
There it
There you
is.
go, man. That's like the it's like watching the extra features on a DVD.
Yeah, if you want to see the whole thing, head over to Ichabod Crane's channel. He's in the chat. You can see him right there below
Absolutely.
Zodwriter and above Carl O. Head over
Yeah.
to his channel. Check out all the episodes of the Ichabod Show. I've been
Ichabod
enjoying
Show.
that
Love and respect.
since episode 1. Could I come back tomorrow night? Are you doing another show?
How far away do you live from him?
I was 2 minutes from his house today, but it's like I'm not gonna make myself at home just like
Dude,
popping by.
any show where you have synchronized popping of beers is definitely a must watch.
Yes.
The synchronized beer pop is a highlight of that show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun hanging out over there. He's got it's a cool hangout, you know. It's just like he just has like the way his arcade is. It's not like mine, all stuffy and everything has to be perfect.
Yeah.
His is just like chill out,
It's chill.
you know. Refrigerator's full of beer, just all kinds of cool stuff that he collects. So yeah, we had a good time.
It's cool.
There he is, Ichabod Crane. When are you gonna come this way and do the show, Brad? Nick's. I'm not even gonna
That's
ask
a
you.
haul for me.
Nick's is out of the country.
I'm
From
out of the
Louisiana, that's a haul.
country.
Pennsylvania, that's a haul.
Ichabod, are you doing a show
I
tomorrow?
would love to though.
He schooled me in NBA Jam. I've never played that game. He's really good at it.
Oh yeah.
We were playing against Sacro. Seiko maybe didn't realize that it was both of us playing against him at the same time. We were each controlling a character, but I don't know how much I helped because I had no idea what I was doing in that game. Yeah, he's got that in there. He has his Gen 1 iArcade. His is like super high up on his counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, and then he has his monitor next to it. It's a cool little hang over there on the Ichabod show. I had fun. I sent John some pictures while we were over there. He was pretty happy to see us all together.
Speaking of NBA Jam, didn't Arcade One Up release another NBA Jam today? Like some
Why?
information
They did.
on yet another NBA Jam.
Is Ichabod
That
doing
NBA
it?
Jam that he has is really nice looking. He has the Shaq one.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's pretty cool looking cabinet. All I need to do is learn how to play the game. But I'm not much of a sports game person. But yeah, the new one looks nice. There's no riser. They got the NBA like original look on the side.
awesome.
But I guess that seems to be what they're doing, is doing a lot of re-releases of their most
Recycling.
popular cabinets. How many people though do you think are going to want to update like to
Why
a
would you?
pro?
It's probably the exact same PCB.
Like the same game, probably the same PCB.
They
I do love the call outs in NBA Jam. I played a pinball, and guess what? It had this Tim Kittro or whatever. It had the same announcer while you're playing
the soccer
pinball.
one. He's in World Cup '94. He's the
No, it
announcer.
was NBA. I think it was called Fast Break or something. It's a
Okay.
pinball, but
He's
it
also
actually,
the voice of the other one too, the soccer.
yeah, it had his voice doing the call outs just like NBA Jam. It was crazy.
Yeah. So the new like pro whatever they call it version of it,
Deluxe.
it does have the option
From the
of
vault.
light up buttons. It's got the coin doors on it. Obviously, no riser. So I guess if you don't have one,
Yeah.
it'd be a nice
You
one
know-
to pick up. How much do you think
the
they're going to
good
charge
thing
for that?
about
Though?
the light up buttons
It's
is
$650.
you can
Is it?
turn them off. All you have to do is let Papa Brad play them, and I play so aggressively, all your light up buttons will break. So give me
You do
about
play
10 minutes
aggressive.
playing on that NBA Jam, and I'll have all those light up buttons down for you.
If you pre-order it from Shop Hippo, Michael B says they'll give you $100 off the $650.
That's a steal.
I'm good. I'm not buying it. I'm not even kidding when I said I'm not buying any more arcades. I'm done. I have what I have, and then anything else that I'm
You
adding
just-
will be through.
You just
the
literally bought
multi-cades.
a at games joystick puck thing, though. You're never done.
Ichabod,
part of the
I
hobby.
think next time I come over to your place, I'm gonna give you my Pandora's box. It's got a couple of thousand games in it, so you'll have fun with that. Hook it up to that TV, and have a ball. Why do I need that with the mini? Right? I don't need all these things.
It's almost like there's so much duplication. If you have a Pandora's box and you have an at games product with coin ops,
A mini with the little core. I'll go over, hook it up for him.
Absolutely.
he's got a monitor right there. You could totally be playing games with us.
Yeah.
So
So
to mod machines now. That's what we needed to be doing. No more buying.
Yeah, I agree with Zod Rider in Brooklyn. I mean, like, I don't.
Yeah, no more buying. Modding time.
it's fun, but just like once you run out of once you fill up your space, I'm not gonna be like these people that then they have to start making decisions. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this one.
I
if
want this one or that one.
I didn't
Yeah.
buy them in the first place to get rid of
Get
them.
rid of them.
Anything I bought, I wanted to keep. So that's it. I'm out of space. I'm not going to turn it into like a hoarder home arcade.
You're not going
Once
to
it
put
gets
them in
to
the
be too
kitchen?
You're not going to put an arcade in front of an
kitchen
arcade,
cade.
like double stack them
Look,
too deep.
steps. I'm not saying if
I was
I was
joking
single,
anyway.
they'd be arcades in the bathroom. Like the entire house would be an arcade. That's a whole different
It'd be
story.
an arcade.
But that's just the dream.
I
at
don't
this
have a
point
bed
for me.
anymore. I just have more arcades.
I'm lucky I even got away with this. So
Well, Nick's
You
has
got a
got
nice
away with
setup.
a lot. Look at what Nick's got going on.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
but
love my
his wife actually seems to enjoy the arcade stuff too.
Yes.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Yeah.
She plays one game. She'll play Centipede. That's it.
I don't think my wife's ever even been in here. I think the
It's like-
furthest she goes is like the door frame. Yeah. Unless she's pissed at me and she'll put things on top of the arcades. Like let's say if I leave something, don't put something away, like she'll put it on top because she knows I'm going to see it. But that's about it. That's about all the arcade playing that she does. And she probably would enjoy this kind of stuff, but I don't know.
Zod Rider's the most addicted to buying the arcades. He says he's not. I've had several conversations. He says, I'm not buying any more. The next thing you know, like 2 months later, he's like, I'm buying this one. I'm like, what?
I'm really not. I mean, it does not matter how much I want something. I'll just enjoy watching other people get it. I'm not getting it. I'm just, dude, what's the point anymore? You can play all this stuff. Like, what is everybody waiting? Like, everyone's sitting around waiting for stuff that we can already just play on these multicades.
Maybe
So-
it's just the building part of it.
and really,
Fun
once
building
you
the cabinets.
on the Legends Ultimate, once you have the bit LCD and your like room is dark and that thing lights up, it pretty much takes on the characteristics of every game you switch to.
Yeah, it looks just like it.
Yeah, it looks
The
great.
marquee is gorgeous.
I was hoping that, if iArcade kept going, that they would integrate something like that into it eventually, where as
Yeah.
you flip through the games, it would light up like a marquee.
It's great.
That would have
'cause
been awesome.
Every game looks unique then too,
Who is going to be the first company to take it to the next step where actually the whole sides of the system are going to be panels, and as you switch through, the entire cabinet
would be
will change
crazy.
looks, right?
That would be crazy.
How expensive would that be? Look,
Wouldn't be
don't
cheap
think
right
that that's
now, but
not
you never know.
possible.
In a
You see
few
what
years.
people already do.
This is a fact. I'm 58 years old. 58. I'm 58. 58. Your channels are going down. You made a little money off of YouTube, but the game is over. Sticking it to the man. Peace out.
Shout out to Biggie D, the next big thing in home arcade on YouTube with that $1 super chat. Didn't say anything, just dropped a dollar. Biggie, you do have a link to the show if you want to pop in. You're welcome.
Always
Show up
welcome.
anytime you want. Yeah,
Anytime.
you always have the open door policy here.
Open door.
So yeah, what were we talking about? iArcade, at games. Get ready next week. It's
Yes.
all going to be right here on the
Mhm.
Friday Night Arcade Show. I'm not changing the name of the show. The two eyes are staying forever. Damn it.
Yep.
Go away. So hopefully someone picks it up and runs with the ball.
Mhm.
Keeps it going. We're still the servers are still up, right? Like technically, if I hooked my Wi-Fi back up,
Ugh.
we could have still been doing the summer games, right?
Yeah, we can all lose all of our wonderful
No,
extra
I'm
games.
hooked. I'm
Lose
hooked
what,
up to
Brad?
Wi-Fi.
What are you talking about?
I mean, them
Let me
games we're not
see if the
supposed to have.
online still works.
Did you put something you weren't supposed to have on your
I have all the
iArcade?
games I'm not supposed to have on my arcade.
Brad,
Proudly.
you're the biggest iArcade shill in the universe. How could you
I
do
know. It's just I want to
that?
have.
You know what it is?
Got to get them
It's-
all. It's like Pokemon. I got to catch them
Exactly.
all. You know,
That's what it was. You know,
in a month or two, it won't matter because we'll have them all.
I'm pleading innocent, but Brad
Yeah.
needed to catch them all.
I'm a hacker.
I'm not saying if I did or not.
Yeah, you
The
know you did.
server-
All I'm
Servers,
saying
we all
is
did.
my Wi-Fi
Everyone
is
did.
currently turned off on
Everyone
both-
did. Everyone's
the
Wi-Fi is
servers-
off. Everyone
the
did.
servers
both of
are
my
still up.
arcades.
Be honest.
The servers
Be
are
honest.
still up.
shout out to Zod Rider. This is a great stream, guys. Totally on point. Pow. I like Zod Rider's that AI thing he's doing. You know, I heard an AI of myself actually today, and I gotta say it sounded just like me. So anything that I ever say in the future that might get me in trouble, I'm just blaming it on AI. It's not me. Steps, mine sounds actually like, you know how like when you finally someone does it to you and you hear, oh, that doesn't sound like me. I was like, shit, mine does sound like me.
Yeah, the fun
AI
one-
for me
Realize how
sounds way off.
stupid I
The-
sound.
The Rexer one sounded right, like perfect. So did Console Kits, and so did 19K and She Lion on his
Oh, they were
stream.
funny as hell.
Those are great.
I've known about that for a while now, and I was wondering when it was going to start over here. You know, I wasn't going to introduce it, but we've been messing around with that in other places, you know, trolling and stuff like that. But yeah, it's here now, so nobody is safe. But I guess it works both ways, right? Nobody is safe, but now everyone can just deny everything.
Yeah, everyone can just deny anything. Wasn't me.
Don't look at me. I didn't
Wasn't me.
do it.
I'm actually,
It was
I
Zod
may have to
Rider.
talk to Zod Rider. Zod Rider. How do I just
Wasn't
not
me.
even do this show? Could you
Zod
like
Rider.
just
Wasn't me.
hook it up where like a fake me can just do the show and I can just like, I'll just be kicking back, playing like
Take a
VR
super chat.
downstairs
Take it.
and just have this whole shit could be on autopilot from now on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Just script the whole show.
Just have Zod Rider can just type all of our voices for us. Why bother?
AI, man. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This, you know, we'll see where we go with this, but it's the future, man.
It's sad, actually, because I don't. Why would I want that? Like, I want to do the show, you know. I don't
Shout
want
out
to do the
to
autopilot.
P Dubs. What's up, P Dubs? P Dubs, man, was like gifting. He gifted a whole load of memberships on the channel.
Damn, look at them all.
Yeah, and it was weird. Like a few people that are never even here anymore. The first time he gifted them, they didn't give them all out. But what happened is some people just, when they expired, they got them again. And like they don't even watch the show, but they're members on the channel. So, but thank you, P Dubs.
P Dubs is legit.
There he goes again. I didn't say it
Did he
to
just do it
actually
again?
so he would be gifting it, but here he goes.
You have to play it 5 times because you
Wow.
have 5 memberships.
Once is
Wow.
enough.
Once is enough.
Thank you, P Dubs. 5 new memberships. I don't. We'll see if people start getting them. Yeah, there they go. They're working this time. Look at that, Fago Thug 69. That
They
is
go Thug.
Zod Rider 2 gifting. Should I play it again? Thank you very much, Zod Rider. He also just gifted 5 memberships. So we're going to have 10 new members. That means a whole lot more editing for me, Steps.
Do you have promises made to your shill members?
We got work to do.
Basically, what I do, we did do the one members only show.
Yeah.
And what was different, because Brad always replays the show on his channel on Saturday, but what was different on that one for the members only is, remember, we just went live before we even started, and we kept it live after the show ended, when we usually just like hang out and talk. So that was the only difference.
I remember when Brad did the rebroadcast of that show. It had a lot more views because
rebroadcast.
it was like getting a lot more views. Yeah, I told him he needs to sell T-shirts that say rebroadcast.
I'm a rebroadcaster. It's true.
Thank you, Zod Rider. I've been editing since the 80s, but editing like nowadays, like they give you all the tools in these programs. So if you enjoy editing, like everything's right at your fingertips to really make everything look nice. You know, it's not like I'm designing all of those graphics and stuff. I'm just manipulating them.
Your AI does it for you.
Yes. You know, I think they do have AI editing now, but I haven't messed with that. They have like AI in the editing program where you can type in like what you're looking to do, and it actually tells you like recommendations.
Yeah.
The rebroadcast stadiums.
The rebroadcast.
Hilarious.
So, game fight.
Game
I was thinking what to do because a big part of game fight is, look, we all enjoy shoot 'em ups. One of my favorite category of games, arcade, known for being very strong in that category. And we've been battling all of the shoot 'em ups on arcade against each other.
We should
But
keep doing that.
We are going to keep doing that. We're about to do it. I'm leading
People
into
can emulate it.
We're gonna push the gas though down, aren't we, Brooklyn? Are we gonna push the gas pedal down?
I did say there was going to be a little twist, and the twist is that when we're going to get into game fight tonight, but game fight is going to start speeding up because there is no more hit points. Every single game, it's final fight at this point. You lose, you're out.
One hit, one death.
Yes, one hit, one death. So
No
I figured
lives.
Tonight we'll do about 4 or 5 rounds of it. You lose, you're out. Hopefully, none of because we've had some surprise stuff. The way game fight works, if you haven't seen it before, is we're gonna spin a wheel. It is gonna pick 2 of the shoot 'em ups that are still in the competition. We are going to watch some gameplay footage that I captured of me playing through the iArcade, and then all of us here are going to vote. If the 4 of us do not unanimously agree on a game, the chat room is going to steal the vote, and you will make the decision. Whichever game wins will move on. Whichever game loses at this point is out of the competition. It's done, and we're going to keep doing that until there's only one game left. And we'll see which is the best shoot 'em up ever to be on the iArcade.
You ever see America's Got Talent? Where like during the last few weeks, like each person could bring back a person.
How long have we been doing game fight already?
That'd be funny. Somebody asked.
I was thinking that do a coin flip. Everyone gets one coin flip out of the group here to say what game that they like.
This freaking thing is taking. It's taking long. Look, iArcade actually is out of business already, and we're still doing game fight steps. We got to pick it up. No, but yeah, part of the fun is why I enjoy doing it is because one of the things that iArcade, where they were kind of weren't that strong at, is giving a good visual representation of some of the stuff that was already available. And I think a lot of people were so focused on what is coming out next, they were never looking back. And a lot of the stuff that we did on this show introduced games to people that they didn't even know were already available. And a lot of people found games that they wound up loving. And that was also a good thing about when we were doing game fight, is that people were finding games that way as well.
In Brooklyn, didn't they have a great library of shmups? And they have a absolutely amazing library of shmups. And
they did.
You can play them on this thing.
Now they have an awesome jukebox. We're not
telling you not to play them. We want to introduce you to these shmups because we still love the games. That's right. We still love the games. Our love of the games has not changed at all.
I have a little Galaga somewhere.
And then after we finish up with game fight, we're going to be doing something different with the 1 quarter challenge. In City Games was nice enough to just give away all of their games, except for Once Upon a Time on Halloween. They gave away all of their games for free on iArcade. So I figured the rest of you at this point have to have Casino Golf.
Well, of course we do.
We are going to, after game fight, we are going to challenge each other to Casino Golf. What Casino Golf is, it's kind of like golf mixed with betting. So you can kind of like lose it all right on the first hole and just be done. We're all 4 gonna play it, and we're gonna see who can end, either lose it all or who's going to end with the most money. I don't think anybody's making it to the end of casino golf, but there's some strategies to it. Like you could bet it all, go big and just lose it all, or you can do little bets and play it safe and keep moving forward. But, you know, we're going to see who ends with the most money. All right. I think Nick's.
Oh, no,
Nick's,
I'm not playing.
We're not up to it yet.
No,
Nick's
I'm not
is jumping the gun. He's like, I gotta practice.
What we are up to right now is game fight.
It's game fight.
Let's do it.
33 people watching the show. We are going to need your help in the segment.
Do it.
You are going
There we
to,
go.
if
Okay.
we can't agree, you are going to take over and make the decision for us. We've been doing this now for a couple of months. We still have a bunch of shoot 'em ups left on the wheel. That's it. It is sudden death. Game loses tonight. It's out of the competition. Let's get it started. This is Game Fight.
Game fight. All right, game fight. Chat now, Kurt, Vader 86. Chat. Watching the Friday Night Arcade Show restream, broadcast. To the chat. Here we go, let's do it.
All right.
Right.
We are here. Let me fix
Damn,
the
there's a
wheel.
lot of games on that wheel.
There are. Let me actually get this over to
Wow.
our proper setup. There we go.
There we go.
I
No
clicked the
wonder-
wrong
no
one.
No wonder
Now
there's
the
no
real,
taking
now the
it.
I'm
real
fixing
names
it
of these
now.
games have been
Advanced.
projected.
All right. Let me fix everything. Here we go. I'm not going to waste any time. We've been talking too long. Let's get right into it. Let's pick the first game. Stepping into the game fight arena. This is sudden death. You lose, you're out.
Exerion. Here we go.
First
Again?
game
Xerion.
stepping in to the game fight arena tonight
All right,
is
we win.
Xerion.
It gets a
Let's
pass.
shuffle this up and let's see what's going up against Xerion.
Vamana. Here we go.
It is Vimana. All right, so let's quickly get into this. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Exerion.
Round 1.
Okay, I got the poll up. You can vote again.
It's crazy.
in
This
live
game
stream.
does have like
See,
a real
it
cult
repeats.
following behind it.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
not here
man, it's
trying
so
to
good.
influence any votes.
It is legit. It's legit old school hard. Like, this is not a cakewalk.
It is.
The perspective, it really is challenging. But it's great.
Well, the whole challenge is to build up your supercharged shots.
Mhm.
and then
Exactly,
just
the rapid
unload.
fire.
Yeah.
For the rapid fire.
And that your ship has that little bit of momentum to it when
Yeah.
you move. Like it doesn't just stop on
Kind
a
of like
dime.
floaty.
It moves
It's
like
a little bit
kite.
floaty.
And which feels nice. It feels
It is.
right.
It's like you're flying.
Which for a game for its time, like this was big.
Yeah, this was a unique game.
And that's why it still holds up today. Like it's you don't really see too many games made like this that have this kind of control style. The floaty as we described it.
Floating.
But yes, the sound effects are something left to be desired.
Yeah,
I
it
would
sounds
agree.
floaty.
But you can just mute this and just put on some good rock tunes.
Yep. Made in 1983. It was
There
the
you go.
first shooter developed by Jailco. Or is it Jaleco? I'm not sure. It's one of those.
Chilico.
Is it Jaleco?
Calico?
Jalico? See, now there's three ways to say it. I've heard three
Tomato,
ways.
tomato. Oh yes.
Tomato,
There it
tomato.
is. That's
Potato.
First
Exerion.
game. First game.
And Exerion is
1983.
going up against this one. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Vimana.
Open shooter.
Round 2.
Mana.
Fight!
Is this a Tokeland game?
Yeah, it's got that
Yeah.
look.
It's gotta be.
It plays a lot like
I like that mechanic there, where you build up the orbs around you and then they just like home in on everything.
Bonus.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Definitely one of these games is gonna be taking on the chin. Which one?
Orbs back. Got the orbs. All about the orbs. Yep. Todd is saying Vimana hands down.
A shout out to Jason M. He also just gifted 5 more show memberships. If you're in the chat room and you're interacting, you might get a 1-month membership to the channel.
Stay in the chat.
Hashtag membership.
All right, getting ready to vote. I think I'm already
Vote.
here
Let's
inside
Go
the Game
for it.
Fight Arcade, and I am ready to make my vote. After watching those 2 videos, I think it's easy one for me. I think Vamana is going to take that one hands down. Let's bring in Steps Gaming. Steps, what do you think after watching those 2 games in action?
It's a tough call because, like, I think Vermont is better, but Exerion is more unique. And there's other games very much like Vermont already in this competition. So I'm going to go with Exerion. There you go.
Let's bring in Papa Brad.
Live poll. Both are good games. I would have to say that I'd have to go with Toplin always. Toplin is where my heart is.
So you're going for
Vamana. Yep.
bring in Nix.
Okay. Well,
Very well known for his amazing gameplay.
yes. Well,
The Jedi.
You have a goat game coming up against something that's a little bit more modern, and so one game came before the other, but this is Game Fight. I'm
Game
gonna have to go
Fight.
with the Vermana on this one. Just there's more to the gameplay. Exerion, it for 83, it is basic, but it is good for its time. But it's Vermana in this Game Fight. Exerion, I'm sorry. I love you. I'll play you later.
Ain't sweet.
It doesn't matter. We did
No,
not
it goes to the
agree.
chat.
That means the chat room's going to steal the vote. I'm about to end the poll.
It's got
Them
to
steals the vote.
We're going to see what happens here. With 73% of the vote, it is game over for Exerion. Vamana takes the win.
Game over.
Game over, man.
Oh man.
As we bring the wheel back up,
Wheel's gonna get
You guys
quick
thought I was
as
gonna
that.
pick
We're
Exerion.
gonna start weeding these wheels
Exerion
out.
is gone.
Gone.
We're going to get right back into this. We're going to spin to pick our
I
next
agree with Todd
2
on that.
competitors.
It's Game Fight, Goofy, but it's Game Fight. It's Game Fight.
This wheel is going to dwindle
disappointed
down
in you,
quick. Doing it
I
like
know
this.
he's disappointed, but it's Game Fight.
Those second chances now.
Zero wing.
Another total.
Versus
Second 9.
No waiting.
Mecha.
The wheel is
You're gonna
already
get more
spinning to pick
enjoyment
a
than
second
Mecha
competitor.
Another way this
In this Game Fight.
Oh no, not strikers.
It's
I'm
Final
so
Fight.
stupid. I never took Final Fight off.
Then again.
Take final fight off the wheel and respin.
Yes. Should I do it right now live? Here we go.
Yeah.
I have it. It's
Get
on
off
there
the wheel.
twice. We don't need Final Fight anymore because it's all Final Fights at this point.
All final fights. Yep. Spin again.
All right,
I may
spin
have a
again.
second one on
Respin.
Add Ashley to the wheel.
Too soon, Brad.
Too fresh.
Oh.
It's going to be Saint
Ooh,
Dragon.
Oh.
Two good games. Wow. Both
So
bangers.
it is Saint Dragon. The first game picked, that was Zero Wing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's quickly check out a few minutes
No losers
gameplay
in this
footage
grouping.
of Zero Wing.
Game fight.
All your spins are belong to us.
We got some horizontal shooter action going on. cool this looks. This boss.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
I made it look easy.
Damn right you did.
Good gameplay, Brooklyn.
Just keeps going. Well,
Organization loves this game.
all right. So that was Zeroing, and that one is going up against one that's been knocking games out of this competition left and right.
Come on, left and right.
The left and the right hook. Oh,
Left
yeah.
and
Let's
the
check
right,
out a
knocking
few
it
minutes of
out.
gameplay footage of Saint Dragon.
Saint Dragon.
So Saint Dragon comes as one of the built-ins on the Mini. And I'm kind of curious to play it because Night Rcade was known for like kicking the difficulty of the games up as high as they go.
Sure, we'll have an easier.
Be a fun one to check out.
I'm gonna give it a shot and see if it's any easier on Legends.
They let us go.
But in its bid, Saint Dragon will win. You can use the tail as armor.
If you wanted to win, keep voting in the chat room because if we don't agree, the chat room's gonna steal the vote.
Get split. Weaponized panther robots. Okay. How about the
both been out, Chad.
Give you some tips to play this game a lot better.
Jason N saying Saint Dragon's going down.
I don't know about that. By the way, Ichabod makes some in-depth sports. Iron Cage. Other sports.
Lots of Dragon Breed fans. I'm not gonna let it sway my decision.
All about the bull. Bull's coming up.
One hell of a game.
Can you get past the bull?
Blows left and right.
Man, this bull.
Bull does not
See,
play.
I wanna play it on the Legends Mini just to see if I can get past the bull.
Puppy.
Pattern. You get that immediately. That one. He doesn't turn.
There is. Ooh.
And at
Yeah.
that moment, you should have went up.
Now that's literally how it always ends for me.
Ouch.
But even though it always ends for me that way, between the two games,
Oh, look.
for originality, I'm gonna go with Saint Dragon on that one. Let's bring in Steps. Steps, what do you think between these two games? Which one do you pick?
Saint Dragon. I like it better. It's more fun.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
At all.
No, I don't like zeroing.
Bring Brad in.
Wow.
Saint Dragon it is. Saint Dragon it is. It is good.
All right, so Brad has voted for Saint Dragon. Let's bring in Nix.
Right.
So what do you think?
Well, these games are very, very similar. Very, very similar.
They're not similar at all. The only thing that's similar is
they've got similar mechanics in the
is
way
they're
how
horizontal.
Yeah, that's
They
about
can
it.
defend themselves. Like the Zero Wing can defend itself from projectiles with its two side things, and friggin' Saint Dragon, you move around and can defend yourself with that. So it has very similar mechanics. The shooting is the same power ups. It's very, very difficult. It's very similar gameplay. It's gonna have to go to Saint Dragon though. But
Wow.
they're so
Wow, clean sweep.
With
it's so
a
close.
unanimous
Unanimous.
decision,
So close.
Saint Dragon
Close.
has knocked Zero Wing out of the competition. Let's
close.
end the poll and see if we didn't agree
What would the
what
poll say?
the vote would have been, and it would have been 69% of the vote. The
Live
chat
poll here
room would have given it to
disagrees.
Zero Wing.
Zero Wing.
So
Wow.
we did not
66%.
agree. Saint Dragon would have been leaving the competition tonight, but that is not what happened. We did agree. We all voted Saint Dragon, so it is game over for Zero Wing.
Bye.
Game over.
And just like that,
Getting booed.
Zero Wing has been removed from the wheel as we get right back into this to pick
Kill
our
some- let's
next
kill some of these
two
shooters.
shoot 'em ups. Stepping into the game fight arena tonight, we are banging these games
Kill or be
out.
killed. Kill or be
It
killed.
was a close one.
Are we gonna? We're not gonna still let the. We're still gonna go by the rule where the same games can't be picked
Well, the
twice.
same game can be picked twice.
Look at that! I still have a final fight on there. I have to get rid of that.
47 aces. 47 aces.
It is P47 Aces
That's on
stepping
Ad
into the
Games
game
Mini.
fight arena tonight. Let's see what game it's going to be going up against.
This is
Boogie Wings.
It's going to go final fight again.
Final fight.
Unbelievable, man.
well, you were supposed to take it out.
Yeah, I didn't want to take. I didn't want to. I took the other one out. Let's see. I'll find it here. There it is.
That's right there. There we go.
It is.
All right. It's gone.
Check it
No
out.
more final fights.
Check it
They're
out.
all
Game
final
over,
fights at
final
this
fight.
point.
They're all final fights.
This wheel,
What are
man.
the odds?
Jason M says it's so weird looking at these games on the wheel because I worked on many of the bit LCD marquees. Thank you, Jason.
Brainstorm.
Another trophy.
Right.
It is Grindstormer. Grindstormer is going up against P47 Aces. Let me find it here, and we're going to check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of P47 Aces played on the iArcade.
Game fight. Out.
Unfortunately, I don't think I bullet hell.
Music is so happy.
Yeah, it's kind of relaxing.
Happy, you know, dropping.
I want to
It's
go.
okay.
Have to play.
There are two P47 Aces games on the iArcade. This is the more modern of the two.
Anime girls. MJP Games and Movies is voting P47.
Hey, you can't vote yet. You gotta see the other games.
Organization saying, oh boy, hi P47.
The vote's not open yet.
This is a nice game. Yeah, you don't get to vote until we start the second game.
Yeah.
They're putting in their votes. They're letting us know where they stand. Ichabod says he prefers P47 to Phantom Fighter, but you can't choose your plane in that one.
That one, I believe, already got knocked out of the competition.
This is great. Look at this bullet stuff. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh no! Oh
Whoa.
wow!
Man, I got taken out bad right there by that
Yeah,
plane. But
man.
that was
That's
P47 Aces going up against Grindstormer. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Grindstormer.
Right.
This one's loud. We can't even hear you. Right? You're so loud.
So loud, we have to talk louder. All right, let's see what we got going on. What's coming up? Quick work.
Nice gameplay, Brooklyn. Nice
it.
gameplay.
All right, we got Nick's already sent the screen. Nick's, what do you think after watching those two games? P47 Aces or Grindstorm?
Well, you can put your own soundtrack to any game you play, so we're not.
That
gonna
game
use
was
it
loud.
to judge. But
was-
as for the gameplay, from what
up.
I've seen between both games, I'm gonna have to go with P47 Aces. The bullet hell just makes the challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'm going with that. Mhm.
All right. So Nick's voted P47 Aces. I'm gonna agree with him on that one. Grindstormer, that's a cool game, but there's a lot of toe plant shooters, and that one is not as good as the other ones, and it's just like so noisy. That P47 Aces it's got more relaxing music, and I kind of like that war theme that it has. So that's gonna be my vote. Steps, what do you think after watching those two games?
I've played them. I like Grindstormer. I like Grindstormer. It's giving me the Sega Genesis vibes. I mean, I like it, so I'm gonna go with
All right.
Grindstormer.
And Brad.
Dude, have you ever heard of a shooter company called Cave? Because the lead programmer on this game was a founder of Cave, famous for making shooters. This is where he kind of started out. So I'm gonna have to go with Grindstormer.
All right, so
With
it's
the Grindstormer.
2-2. We did not agree. So that means
1993.
Chat. It's
Chat
up to you.
takes the
Wow,
vote.
chat. Yeah,
I'm
let
going
me
to end the
close it.
poll, and with
Founder of Cave. the
Thumbs up or
56%
thumbs down.
of the vote,
Which did you decide?
the chat room has agreed with Steps and Papa Brad.
Wow.
Grindstormer, that means it is game over.
Oh!
for P47
No
Aces.
seconds.
Game
47
over.
has to go. In the live chat now, agreed.
Wow.
All right, so as I look for P47 Aces on the wheel,
That was
Nine
There's now-
Stormer,
Great.
66%.
Agree.
just like that.
P47, 33%.
Oh, no,
And we bring
two,
the
but-
wheel back up as we quickly get into, this is round 4 already.
Let's go.
Game 5. We are just knocking
Let's knock these shmups out.
these games off
Just
the
gotta
wheel
go.
tonight. Remember, a game cannot be picked twice in one night. Nice. It looks like it's going to be Dragon Breed.
Dragon.
I would want to Dragon Breed.
Let's see what game is going up against Dragon Breed.
Truxton.
Anything but Truxton. Cosmic Avenger.
Cosmic Adventure.
Oh,
We don't
man,
even
this
need
is
to
going
show
to be.
these. We don't even
I don't
need to
even want to
show
say
these.
it. This is going to be
We
a
don't even need to show these,
slaughter.
Brooklyn.
Unbelievable. We have, well, it really depends,
I
you
hear
know?
you. I hear you. I'm sure there are some huge Cosmic Avengers fans.
Yes, I used to be one
My
until I
ears
played
bleed
it
when I
again.
listen to this game, but
All right, so I'm trying to find, here we go. So let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Dragon Breed. If you like Saint Dragon, imagine that. But
Dragon
now you have a
Breed versus
rider on your
Cosmic
dragon that can actually
Avenger.
jump off. Check this out.
Dragon.
check out the Sneaky Jason review. Dragon Breed.
That's
Yes, Dragon Breed. That's a fun one. That one is going up against this classic from the ColecoVision. Let's
Classic.
check
It's a
out a few
classic.
minutes
It's a classic.
gameplay footage of Cosmic Avenger.
My ears! Make it stop! My ears are bleeding.
Well,
My ears are bleeding.
Lockdown.
Yeah, stop voting now. Sorry, I put the poll up a little late.
Load is up. Cosmic Avenger with a gigantic lead in the poll.
You voted
Beep, boop, boop, beep.
All right. So that's
Beep, boop,
Cosmic
boop, beep,
Avenger.
boop, boop.
Brad, you are center screen. What do you think out of those two games? Which one are you going to vote for?
If you only knew the power of the ColecoVision. I'm gonna go Cosmic Avenger.
Wow.
He's,
Power of the
he's
ColecoVision.
trolling back.
How do we
He's going
remove Brad from the studio?
Dude, they're all trolling tonight.
Brad, you're out of your mind. I mean, yes, when I was a kid, I did love Cosmic Avenger, but
The
come on.
sounds, man. The sounds are just classic.
Yeah, it's very classic,
very
but
classic sounds.
It looks just like Moon Patrol.
it's not as good as Dragon Breed. So my vote easily, hands down, no doubt about it. I'm going Dragon Breed. Steps, what do you think?
This is ridiculous because it's gonna get eliminated now because of the people trolling in the chat. But I
can't help this. This is how this game goes.
Yeah, Dragon Breed
Love
is the
God.
one. Dragon Breed.
I think Brad's in on it. Nix, what do you think after watching those two games?
This shouldn't even be a thought for discussion and or debate.
People have spoken
Between these two games. It's
twice.
quite obvious, and it should be a landslide unanimous decision from all parties involved here, and it should be Dragon Breed.
Well, it wasn't
Funny.
a unanimous decision. That means
I
the
know.
chat
That's what I'm saying.
steals the vote. I'm about to end the poll. Whatever happens, happen. And we had 28 people vote, and 78% of them said, screw Dragon Breed. They voted for Cosmic Avenger. That's crazy. Which means it is game over for Dragon Breed.
Game over.
If you only knew the power of the ColecoVision.
I'm slightly hurt right now. But that's how game fight goes. We did not unanimously vote.
Brad
I think
lied.
Brad's trolling us.
I
Just
don't know
like
anything
that.
anymore. We're in a parallel universe or something. I have no idea.
Dragon Breed is out of the competition. Cosmic Avenger lives to see another fight. Speaking about another fight, we have one more round of game fight going down right now. Let's
Go.
pick our first game.
You know, Cosmic,
On ColecoVision.
you know, Cosmic Avengers. There's still in it.
Brad, you had to be kidding, right?
Oh man, how did I not love that game? Man, it's so good.
Sure, blast.
Ashura
Ashura
Blaster
Blaster.
stepping into the game fight arena. Let's see the game going up against Ashura Blaster.
You gotta go with the poll. The crowd is always right.
They agreed with you by a big margin.
Hey, Trucks into was voted.
Saint Dragon already went.
Yeah, it can't be Saint Dragon, so.
Saint Dragon. And again,
Move along, Saint Dragon. We're spinning again.
move along. Survivors for now, Saint Dragon.
Take a break, Saint Dragon. You already fought tonight.
Hey!
It is Tengai going up against Ashura Blaster. Let's take a look at a few minutes of gameplay footage of Ashura Blaster on the iArcade. Let's check it out.
Sure, blaster.
For Ashura Blaster has his vote. On one, it's Saint Tengai.
We don't vote yet. The voting's not open yet.
I have played all the way through both games.
Hold your vote.
I highly enjoyed both.
Two excellent games. Not as good as the ColecoVision, but pretty good. I'm saying you picked the wrong one.
Yeah, some of the special weapons in this I enjoy more than others. There's one that I just don't even use in this.
You remember the way I helped read this game?
Remember you did the video? This game was, I know this game was on iArcade, but only certain people had it for a while. You did a video wondering whatever happened to it, and about a week later they released it. Well, thank you, Brad, because I highly enjoyed it. It definitely throws a lot at you.
They go 9. But the Knicks was going to stay as Ashura Blaster is too generic. Give off green and stand up.
The gamer tag is pretty generic, Agio Thug.
Hashtag
You can
not-
really power up your helicopter, but it's just hard to retain it because you take a hit, you just lose it.
Voting is not open yet.
Got some bullet hell going on. We got bullets all over the place. How to move through all the bullets. Modern retro TV nerd. Saying shout out to ColecoVision Homebrew. What could be better than that?
Cosmic
Sure, Blaster
Avengers
could be better than that.
needs to go.
Giving us exact ratings for the game. Ashura Blaster 90%, Tengai 96.
Who made a Zero Blaster?
Yes, but that's all a matter of point of view.
Nice.
Very
That's a
open.
Shura Blaster, and that one is going up against one of my favorites. I love this game. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of
Tengai.
Tengai.
No, I did not have the MVSX. That's one I don't have. I've heard it's really great though. Sure is. Disco Games. I do really like Neo Geo games. In general, I think the Neo Geo was a great system, a great arcade system with a ton of great games. So definitely understand why people would want to have MVSX. I play all those games on my At Games Legends products. This game is just too cute, but it is a cool tribute to the Big Red.
The visuals in Tengai for the time are really impressive. You see so much cool stuff as you go through this game.
I saw some panties. Brooklyn was sweating. He was sweating. Baby was on the chopping block.
Brooklyn's hitting buttons again. Tengai! Sometimes they
We're
do.
gonna get.
sometimes
Sorry,
they
I
do
screwed
bad
up.
things.
I apologize.
Okay, now watch for the panty shot.
It's okay, Brooklyn.
Brad said panties, and I had to rewind.
I'm sorry, I messed you up.
You're gonna freeze frame it at that moment.
And this has the very well endowed character too. You have the chance to write history. Vote in
How do
the
we kick
chat.
Brad
on
from the
top
show?
of Brad's game and if you got food. Don't let it happen again. You have the chance to write history. Omega Force saying there are two big reasons why Tengai should win. Look, there it is. There it is. He's not playing big reasons. But I do respect the gameplay, and Brooklyn Menace a real gamer. Arcadians play games. We don't
Alright,
just
broke
talk
from the
about
boat. Broke the boat. Cat wants the boat.
Tom Juan is ready to cast his boat.
Alright, we're gonna open the boat, guys. Holes are open.
Holes are open.
What a gorgeous.
Alright, go get him.
Gorgeous.
Oh no, the lemur. What happened to the lemur? Oh, he came back. Ooh. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the power. Oh my god,
Boom.
melt.
Look how cool that is, man.
And of course, this is the sequel to Samurai Aces, also was on the iArcade.
Yeah, that's a vertical
Another
Samurai Aces. That's a great one as well.
Takes it way to a much higher level. Keep some of the characters. Keep some of the awesome enemy design.
Check out this part, like as you go under the water. They do a lot of the same stuff in Samurai Aces, but this one definitely pushed it a lot further.
It's like a huge.
Alright, polls are about to close. Get your votes in.
Your votes in. Tengai or True Blaster.
Hey, look at his nose.
Good ones.
Oh,
I love
boy.
that game. Nix, you are already sent to screen. What do you think after watching those two in action?
Brooklyn's going to kick me off the show.
Tengai.
I'm about to get kicked off the show.
Oh, Tengai.
Good deal. I'm also going to give that one to Tengai. Tengai is one of my favorites. I love all that Japanese animation in the game.
Wonderful.
It's so cool for a shoot 'em up. They throw a lot at you, and I love how it ends as well. Brad.
Ah, boy.
You're done trolling tonight.
I'm about to get kicked off the show. Guess what?
Hey,
Brooklyn,
vote for
guess which
whatever
one
you
I'm
like,
picking?
man.
I'm going to pick a Shore Blaster.
Okay, that's fine. Why?
It's
They're
just,
both good.
I just like it. I mean, I think it's more of a bullet hell, but they're both good games. But I'm going to go with the Shore Blaster.
All right. Let's bring in Steps.
I like Samurai Aces better than Tengai. I like Ashura Blaster a lot. It plays a lot like Twin Cobra. I'm going to go with Ashura Blaster.
All right, so it's
split right down the middle
two.
on the panel.
I am about to end the poll. Chat room steals the vote. Doesn't matter what I think. This is a tough one.
Brooklyn.
What happened?
Okay, this is you're as heartbroken as I am when
happened?
Truxton got kicked
No.
off on the show. I know this is your baby.
Say it
Wow,
isn't.
I did not think this was
This
going to
is his
happen.
favorite.
No.
This is Brooklyn's baby.
But again, this is how Game Fight works.
It's brutal.
We didn't agree. Chat room stole it. And with 62% of the vote,
wow,
they voted for Ashura Blaster. That means it is game over for Tengai.
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Brooklyn,
What a
I know
night
you're
of
not
game fight.
happy with the results, but I know somebody that can help you rig the wheel. So
Next week, when
All
Game
question
Fight
marks on the
returns,
wheel.
all question marks
And
on the
just
wheel.
Truxton.
Unbelievable. Hey,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just curious to see how this is going to end up because
Like
some
grades.
good games got knocked out of the competition tonight. Thank you so much to all the judges for helping vote tonight, and thank you so much to the chat room for stealing the vote from us when we didn't agree.
Well, the Cosmic Avenger lives on. Thank you.
All right, got everything saved. Let me just take one
Brad,
step
you don't really
further.
like Cosmic Adventure.
I loved Cosmic Adventure
Fantastic.
growing up, but it just
Vision. Come on.
doesn't hold up as much right now. All right, so that's Game Fight. We are ready to get into the final segment of the evening because we don't only talk about games here, we actually also enjoy playing them live on the show. And you'll be able to do the same next week if you have an iArcade or you have a Legends Ultimate, because we are adding at games to the show starting next week. We are expanding our horizons, making it easier for people that do enjoy this show to also interact and be involved as well.
Brad, if you need some alone time with your At Games Legends Gamer Mini, we could, turn your camera off.
I like.
I'm gonna need some alone time after the show tonight. You guys killing me here, knocking all my favorite games.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
So tonight we do the 1 quarter challenge. This game really isn't a credit based game, but I thought it would be fun knowing that I know everybody has this now because In City Games was so nice to give away pretty much all of their games for free in the last week of the store being open. So tonight we're going to play Casino Golf. If everybody can get ready, bring Casino Golf up on their screen. We are going to definitely be fair. We'll give everybody a few minutes of practice just to get used to the control of Casino Golf, and then we're going to start the competition. This is the 1 quarter challenge. If you have an iArcade at home and you have Casino Golf, which you should because they were giving it away for free, turn Casino Golf on. You can practice right now, but once we start the competition, if you want to be involved, your score is not going to count, but you can see if you can beat us. We're going to see who can end the game with the most money.
Free.
Now, we can do something a little different with this, where we can actually be like, you can choose to just say, I'm going to stop at this point and not play any further because I think I have enough money that nobody else is going to be able to gamble and make this much. So you can just stop whenever you want. You can stop after the first hole and say, I'm done. This is my score. I'm not chancing it. I'm not going to bust and lose all my money. And we're going to see which one of us at the end winds up with the most money. This is the 1 quarter challenge. Tonight we're playing in-city games, casino golf. All right, so far we got 3 of us here up on the screen. I'll pop our names on. It might block out a little betting screen a little bit if I put our names on. But just know I'm up in the top left. Brad's up in the top right. Nick's is on the bottom. Steps has completely disappeared from the show. We'll give Steps a few minutes. If you two want to practice a little bit,
Yeah.
here comes Steps.
Yeah, I don't know what
Steps in.
happened, but I'm here.
All right, so Steps at the bottom left. Let's take the names off because it will mess it up a little bit. You won't be able to see us do our betting. Is everybody going to practice a little bit? I don't even think they hear me. They're all over at their arcades. I'm going to practice a little bit before we get this started. Money. And he missed just like that, and his game would be over. That's how easy it is to lose in this. Now let me know when everybody is ready to start playing for real.
Yeah, I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm going to give a shout out to Omega Fourth, who supported one of the best developers for the iArcade when the iArcade was a thing, when they were a company. He supported in-city games, and then the next day they gave away a bunch of their games free. I'm going to give you a very special robot super chat. Thank you. And when they make more games, I'm going to be looking for them wherever they release them. But thank you, Omega Fourth.
the judges for helping.
I get $1, I'm in second place. Is that correct?
There is no second place. It's either
Okay.
you win or you lose. And the only way to win
Is
is
over 590.
beat $590, and then you could decide to say, hey, I'm going to keep going, and you can wind up blowing it, right? Because we don't know how well Nix is going to do. I can tell you this, Nix is practicing in the background.
Next, right now, it's probably practice.
He is practicing. I already see he's getting bonuses. So,
Nix does not play.
good shot for Brad. See, the first one I used to always be able to bet it all and always get the hole in one. But it's been a minute, so I kind of forgot I lost it on the power. So right now, Brad, this would be a great time for you to bet all your money, which you didn't do. You could still bet. Just don't take your.
Let's bet 40. I didn't bet everything? How much? If that's enough. Dude, this doesn't make it, I'm gonna cry.
I think you're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good. All right, so you got $60. Now, if you want to see the hole, you can move the stick, but that may not show you everything. So just hold like the Z. I think it's the Z button.
The Z button.
Hold one of the bottom buttons.
Oh, C
There you
zooms
go.
out.
And then
Okay.
you could see.
Okay, so C zooms out and Z zooms in. Okay.
Okay.
Now it makes sense. I can actually see what I'm doing.
And you can raise and lower your vote.
What does that mean?
Your
Oh, I mean, I'm betting
you
everything?
just that means you just bet it all. But this is a good hole to bet it all on. Because if you overshoot the hole, it rolls down into the hole.
That is true.
But if you screw up, you lose it all. So are you gonna bet it all? Looks like Papa Reg is doing $30. So he's going for all.
Taking Brooklyn's.
He's going for broke. You're gonna have to hit that coin, dude, because at least if you hit the coin, you'll have something left.
That is true.
Oh,
Oh, bro!
and he goes bust.
Out! Out! I'm a
Damn,
loser.
Brad,
I
you
lost.
lost it all.
Loser.
So at $590, Nick's stop.
I'm
Nick's
tied with
reset your
steps.
game.
Tied with steps. I was
Getting ready to bring
$1, so at least
Nick's in.
Absolutely, I gotta change
Tied
my
with me
audio.
for first loser.
Oh,
Just-
shit.
We're tied
Look
for
at
loser.
Nick's score. Look at
Ichabod
his money.
Crane has
Well, that's-
yeah, but I gotta do it legit, though.
$1,111.60 on hole 12. We need Ichabod here playing.
Let me change my audio to the thingy.
All right, so
He
right
can
now,
show us
Nick's in
the
his practice game. He's picked it up, but he's
What?
gonna
He's
have
at
to start over.
1,552.
Right now, he does, but he has to start over.
Oh boy. And keep in mind, he has never. Have you played this before ever, Nix? He's probably never.
He's
played
been
this
playing it the
game.
whole time.
Before the show, he's never played it though. That's what I'm saying. He has natural talent.
I never played it either.
I never played it before the show. I mean, I tried it once, but I'm still not good at it.
Ichabod's doing
bread.
really well.
Yep, shotgun shit. I'm ready.
Yeah, it does. It has like 55 holes in this game. I've never made it to the end. So Nick's already on hole one, betting it all.
Betting it all?
He is.
Are you serious? Wow.
And he gets it.
Gets it.
Now he gets a bonus spin.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear my voice now?
Wow.
I have my
20
voice back. Sorry, my
Respect.
computer rebooted.
Sometimes on that bonus
Respect.
spin, you can hit big
Respect.
money.
Is my mic unmuted now? That was bizarre.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you hear me? No, Brooklyn.
So he bets 120, and it shows
All
how much
in.
he would win.
All in.
He's gonna get
Nix
it.
is making
He's
a
got
rubber
it.
band gun.
Now he gets the bonus spin too.
Can I show a picture of the rubber band gun you're making, Nix? Respect. Respect. I got a camera. I got my mic
Right, an
back.
extra
That
60
was
bucks
crazy.
a
My
piece.
computer
Never
just
even played the game
rebooted right in the
before,
middle of this
and
So
stream.
now he has
Escape
money
plan.
to play with.
Never even
He
first
wants
time
to
that
start
ever
playing
happened.
safe.
This is a cool game. This game was dropped for
The
free.
organization
from City
said I
Games.
gave this game about 3 minutes before I quit confused. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but I'm kind of understanding.
Nix,
a
if
little
you're
bit of it
listening,
now.
just let
Once
me
you
know
pick
if I
it
can
up,
show a
you'll
picture of your
see how
cool
it
rubber
works.
band gun that you made.
It kind of reminds me of
It's
like
awesome.
almost like my phone. Did you ever play Angry Birds, Brooklyn?
Yeah, I played
Like Angry Birds.
the entire first Angry Birds. I played it on my little early generation iPad, iPod, whatever.
They had a Star Wars Angry Birds. It was fun. I had that one.
So
too.
Nix is betting
All
90.
right.
Oh, he's increasing the bet.
Microphone back.
Going to
$100.
100.
I don't know if Mystery
Oh,
Coder's
this guy
still here.
That's
gets
it,
the
man.
whole
He is.
Might have
one.
took off.
He is bringing the heat.
All the technical problems.
We'll be matching. We'll be matching.
I just
YouTube.
beat
No,
Brooklyn. It's over.
My game is still sitting there. If he beats me, wherever he stops, I'm gonna see if I can
Here
beat
it
him.
is.
Yes, Nix is making an
Yes,
AK-47
this he
rubber
takes.
band gun.
Now, as long as he hits that coin, he's safe anyway, because he'll have some money.
Rockin' music.
Holy crap, he hit it.
Perfect.
You're done. It's over.
Watching the Jedi.
It's not over until he ends it.
He's never played this game before today. He just like picks up the game and
Why
beats
would he end
everyone.
it?
That's up to him.
And he's making an amazing.
I'm coming
rubber
back
band
in
gun.
to
Check
try to
that
beat the
bad
score.
boy out.
Mine is still sitting there idle.
Rubber band gun.
Wait, I
I'm
thought
sure he's
you-
going to
you
show
come
a
back
stream of
in?
it. It's going to be
Mine
cool.
is sitting there. I'm gonna bet
Not
more.
subscribed.
I stopped at 590.
I thought,
Nix.
I thought
I'm
when
an
you
idiot.
Nick's
stop, you're
reviews
done.
a sub. Nick
Nick's
is
done.
I am done, but
Arcadian.
let's see. How far does Nick want to go?
Thanks.
Can he beat Ichabod?
I did
Ichabod,
learn how
what was
to
your final
play.
score?
He didn't beat
Operation
anybody
Thunderbolt.
yet. He's still going.
To beat the game. Thank you, Nick.
He's out of his mind going for this.
He beat you already.
He didn't
Why is
beat
he
me
betting
yet.
everything?
He's still playing.
But you only got like 500 and something. Going for broke. Ichabod Crane's at $2,337 on hole 17. Ichabod is the one to beat.
I've had a lot and I've blown it all.
$2,337.
Boom, just like that, I
Loses it
win.
all.
That's
Just
what
like that.
happens
Just like that.
when you gamble, Nix.
He had you. All he had to
He
do was
had me,
stop.
but he didn't stop.
He didn't stop. Gamblers never know when to walk away from the table.
He should have walked away.
They never know when to walk away from the table.
Nix, you got to know. How's that song go?
You gotta know,
Gotta know when to hold 'em.
Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. You gotta know when to run.
So
You
I
don't
won.
Count your
He
money.
yes, he did beat
Sitting
me,
at the
but he did
table.
not decide to
Time
stop.
enough
You
for
have to know when to
counting.
stop.
When the dealing's Pago Thug 69 says nope. Note to self: do not take Knicks to Vegas. Well said, Goofy Foot. Arcade's pretty amazing. A lot of good games on there.
Definitely. I released a new video yesterday that was about the Neo Geo CD controllers.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That was cool.
Yeah, I pre-ordered one of those. They're pretty sweet.
I know you're a big fan of Turbo Graphics too, right?
Yeah,
Turbo
yeah.
Graphics games.
I am, but that was about Neo Geo. But the reason why the Analog Duo came into that conversation was because Mad Little Pixel had a speculative video that the Analog Duo, the analog version of the TurboGrafx Duo, he speculated it may run Neo Geo 2D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and there's definitely better news. Even the Neo Geo controllers are more interesting to me than.
See, just like that.
Yeah, man. Don't take any of us to the casino. We don't know when to walk away from the table.
Exactly. So
I think Ichabod is actually
That's
the winner.
awesome, Mike.
Ichabod,
Yeah, he's
what's your
good at
final
it.
score, bud? He's kicking butt.
Which ones did you get, Mike Hawkhurts? Did you get the special edition or just the normal ones?
Terry Bogart one.
I don't know why I went for
Looks
that
like
at
it'd be
the
cool.
end like that, but that's the one where if you get it in that little pit, it's gonna go in every time. But I screwed up on my calculations.
So generous just to give this game away too for free from In City Games.
Yeah, I didn't own it, so I grabbed it
Awesome.
when they did that. There was a couple games they had I didn't buy. I owned half of them, I think.
Yeah.
And they're the ones I wanted. But I'll take the ones they gave me for free, sure.
Yeah.
I like this one because it's so different than anything
It is
we had
different.
on Arcade. It's kind of like the only gambling simulator we had.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm kind of surprised they never came out with like a
Poker
casino
or
game
like
something.
just casino games or something like that would have been a good fit.
That looks
Mike
like a
Hawkhurst
bit
says
too
he got
much.
the Terry and the My controllers.
Yeah, I wish I could get them all, but I don't really have that kind of money to just go spending around. I decided I need to stop buying video game stuff and save money and try to go to Iron Maiden in Western Canada.
Get some Maiden on.
They're playing the Somewhere in Time album, 5 songs from that album, and that's
Wow,
my
Nick's is
favorite
good.
album.
So Nick's is starting to know the holes
They do,
now. He's
yeah.
starting to remember.
Seeing the patterns.
Yeah. This one is a little tricky because you got to get it over, that whole pole. But once you do, get the right angle, you can.
So you have to shoot over top of the pole. The pole
Yeah.
blocks the ball.
Yeah, it's blocked.
Interesting.
You got to get it over
Blocked.
the top. He's good. He's good. Oh, bounced
Got
over it.
an easy putt now.
Yeah, now he could just bet it all.
Mike Hawker says he tends to buy retro controllers in pairs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Both players are on equal playing fields in fight games.
Yeah, I have to play
Right.
online. My kid wants to play Super Smash Brothers.
No good.
Oh, rolling down the hill. Rolling.
But should he just bet the whole 1,025 now?
No,
He's increasing a little bit, not that much.
that's a dangerous shot. A tricky one.
All he needs to do is really blast it up the hill, and then it'll roll back into the hole.
Oh, overshot. Nothing to
See,
space.
if he kept it lower, it just would have rolled up,
Yeah.
hit the ramp, and then rolled back.
Look at Ichabod Crane with $4,008
He's walking away.
40
Ichabod, man.
Ichabod with $4,008.
You should have jumped in on
40
this.
cents. Walking away from the table like Kenny Rogers. He knows when to hold him and he knows when to fold him.
That looks good. It'll roll back and go in now. Oh, are you kidding?
Cheated.
Just bet the whole
Bet all
995.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. That's a tap.
But you see
there.
what happens now? He's
Yeah.
only going to get 99.50 betting all that, because the more times you miss, the lower your percentage
Lower
of money
your
goes down. That you
percentages.
can win.
Interesting. Dago Thug 69 says, "Why wouldn't you just bet the lowest amount possible till you get right by the hole, then bet it all?"
For the reason that I just said, because if you don't get close to the
Ratio.
hole on the first shot, you could bet it all. You're not going to get a lot in return. Wow. So this one, as long as you get it over the water, you can get it in. Just don't overpower it like I did.
The bonsai tree in the middle.
I blew it, but I bet it all because if you just hit that one spot, you're good. All right, he's putting a decent amount of power, but his angle is way better than mine. I shot it out too far. Let's see. He's playing it safe anyway. Only $80. He increased it. And it's good.
Got it. Boom.
So on this hole, just shoot it straight and put decent power into it. It'll go right into the hole. No, yeah, perfectly straight.
Look at that with the curve. I think a lot of design went into this game. It's got a lot of strategy. Oh man, he's going for broke.
Oh, he needed to put a little more on it. I was going to say that. Put a little bit more on there. Like all the way up.
Wow.
Next time you get to that hole, just put everything in it and just hold perfectly straight like that. You'll get a hole in one every time on that one.
Ichabod
Well, that was
Crane says,
fun,
imagine if that was a $4,000 super chat.
Yeah, play like you're playing with real money. So I'm gonna say, even though you blew it, Nick, I decided to go back in, and I also blew it. So that one ended even. We all lost everything.
Even Stevens.
That was fun though. That was fun though.
We're all a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
But you feel excited when you have to make that shot. You bet it all. It's just like, get lined up just right. Boom.
We did all lose, but we are going to win next week. And we hope everybody returns next week. For the very first time, we're going to be adding at games also into the Friday Night Arcade Show, featuring a 1/4 challenge with Fix It Felix Jr.
Felix Jr.
And who knows what the future brings, because with CoinOps X on our Legends, we can pretty much play anything.
Anything is possible.
We'll still be doing
holds the future.
Yeah. We'll still be doing 1/4 challenges on the iArcade. We'll still be doing Game Fight and any breaking news that happens on the iArcade, which mostly right now is just about modding, which kind of isn't like my thing. But that's been discussed on so many shows, so I think everybody knows all the information that's out there. Glenn has made his 500 units. He's surpassed it, so his control deck is coming out.
Green light.
Yeah, wait.
I believe all of us have it ordered. I know I have it.
Yep,
I do.
I do. We all ordered it. All have the control deck.
Yeah, so and that's gonna open up a whole nother world on the arcade for us. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna be bouncing back and forth between iArcade and at games, and we hope to see everybody join us and join in on the games with us as well.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about. All right, thanks everyone. Thank you, Steps Gaming. Thank you, Nix. Thank you, Papa Brad's Gaming. My name is Brooklyn Menace.
Everybody.
We will see you next week, right here on the Friday Night Arcade Show.
This is a reminder that the iArcadians will be returning this Wednesday with a brand new show. iArcadians are going to rate and rank their Arcade 1-Up cabinets. Don't miss out. It's going to be a great stream. We've been planning it for a couple weeks. It's fun. So tune in this Wednesday for the iArcadians. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a
Brad's Gaming with the rebroadcast of the Friday Night Arcade Show. I am a host of